Hey there, Heather, hello there, it's Jeff Cutter Diving. Welcome to another sports catastrophe. Yeah, right. This is Cutter Does Sports Grid for this Friday the 13th, October 13th, if you will, 2023. So, this is, of course, the last Friday the 13th of the year, hopefully. So, our baseball grid today has Boston, the White Sox, and Baltimore on one side of the bracket, with Minnesota, San Diego, and an MVP on the other side. So, after name someone who was a Boston and Minnesota player, a Boston San Diego player, and an MVP from the both Sox. A player who played for the White Sox and Twins, White Sox and Padres, and an MVP for the White Sox, and then the Orioles with the Twins, Oriole, and a Padre, and an MVP. I know, let's do the MVP because I like to do the statistical thing first. Clemens was MVP in 1986. The White Sox MVP was, oh, was he? I would say Aparicio, but I gotta go with the safe bet, Frank Thomas. And the Orioles MVP was Cal Ripken Jr. He won an MVP in 1991. Well, 83 as well, but 91. Okay, Boston, Minnesota. Big Papi was a Minnesota washout until he went to Boston. Boston and San Diego. Oh, man, who was that guy? Will Middlebrooks? I think it was Middlebrooks. Yep, there we go. 1%, but I got it. White Sox and Twins. Jim Thome. Yeah, Thome played for the Twins, right? Yeah, Jim Thome played for the White Sox too. People forget about that. White Sox and Padres. Jake Peavy. Wait, Peavy played for the White Sox? No, he didn't. I don't think Peavy played for the White Sox. No, he really played for the Red Sox. Lamar Hoyt? There we go. Remember his name with the Padres. Orioles and Twins? Well, I know who did that. That's Manny Machado. Orioles and Twins. Who played for the Orioles and Twins back in the day? Think of a catcher. Adam Jones, Torrey Hunter. I don't think Adam Jones played for the Twins. My God, I can't think of one. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm gonna just say Brian Dozier. I have no clue. I got 8. So who was bottom left? Nelson Cruz. Nelly Cruz. Okay. Anyone else that I would know of? George Seisler. He played for the Twins / the Washington Senators. I don't want to. Goose Goslin. Bob Hiley. Yeah. Twins and Orioles. Sorry about that. George Seisler, Rick Dempsey played for the Twins. Yeah, a lot of these guys, like Twins and Orioles, are the old days, like Senators and Browns. Yeah. Oh well. And that was 57%. Okay, so that was the lowest of the 9%. But I got 8. Okay, basketball. Clippers with Washington, Cleveland, and All-NBA. Phoenix and Raptors. All-NBA. I think Kawhi was All-NBA with the Clippers, wasn't he? Yep. The Suns, Steve Nash was. And Toronto was Vince Carter. Had to be those ones. Yep. Clippers and Washington. I say Paul Pierce, but I don't think he played for the Clippers. Bogut, no. Gortat? No. Clippers and Cavs. Tyronn Lue? No. Sam Cassell? I think Cassell played for the Cavs. No, he didn't. Okay. Phoenix and Washington. I'm thinking Gortat. Person Gartat. Oh yeah, I got it. Yay. Phoenix and Cleveland? Shaq. Ah. No, you did. Raptors and Wizards? Fuck. Raptors and Cleveland. Wouldn't be Kyle Lowry. DeMar? No. Raptors in Washington. Man, I should know this. Raptors guy. In the building. Raptors and Wizards. I can't think of anyone. I'll just take my 5. Russell Westbrook for Washington? Mo Williams. Otto Porter and Danny Green. Yeah, I would never have known. 24% for Raptors and Wizards. How many people? 32. I'm going to try to familiarize myself. Rod Strickland. Charles Oakley played for Washington? Muggsy Bogues played for Washington? Top players. And then Toronto and Cleveland. It's kind of cool that that's it. Multi-franchise. Sean Marion. Oh yeah, Sean Marion. Jose Calderon. Danya Marshall. I knew one of those guys were there. Oh well, I got 5. Football. 1,000-year rushing season by Kansas City Chief. Larry Johnson. Okay. Buffalo. Aaron Thomas. And Tampa Bay. Work done like dinner. Okay, I got that. Kansas City and Denver. Who would play for both those guys? Oh yeah, Neil Smith. Neil Smith, dude. Kansas City and San Francisco. Alex Smith. Buffalo and Denver. Tyrod Taylor, no. I would say Brock Osweiler, but I don't think he was a Bill. Wasn't there a good guy? I don't know. Buffalo and San Fran. O.J. Simpson, because he spent the last 2 years as a Niner. People forget about that. Tampa and Detroit. Denver. John Lynch. And Tampa, San Francisco. Steve Young. He started out life as a Tampa Bay. Oh my gosh, I got 8. And that's his football. Buffalo and Denver. Come on, Cutter, you can think of this. You could do this, Jeff. Buffalo and Denver. I think we got a quarterback from Denver. No, not Cutler. I think Kyle Orton. Because I think Kyle Orton played for the Bills, didn't he? Yes, he did. Ha ha! And my rarity score under 200. Woohoo! I got a football perfect score. That's only the 3rd time in history I've got an NFL perfect record. September 25th was last time. But, oh my god, I got 9. Hoo ho! Whoo, baby. Frank Clark, Joe Montana. Ah, yeah, Joe Montana, yeah. I said Alex Smith. Jamal Charles, fair enough. Von Miller, yeah. Why did I struggle on that? Von Miller, yeah. Frank Gore, yeah. Brendan Thomas, John Lynch, Richard Sherman for Tampa, and Doug Martin. Oh well, I got all 9 right, so booyakasha. Order was 6%. I had 3 between 10 and 15%. That's Smith, Simpson, and Johnson. 3 in the 20s, 1 in the 30s, 1 in the 40s. That's why my rarity score was so low. And now hockey. Okay, Oilers and Red Wings. Petr Klima. Because Klima was this guy who came over from the Czech Republic to Detroit and then Edmonton. 40 goals in a season. Well, I think we can all agree with Gretzky. Although, it's like, wait a minute, you screwed up with Edmonton, LA. Don't worry, I didn't. So, and 40 goals in a season. Huberdeau had to have done it. No, he didn't? Oh, no. As I said, don't worry, McSorley. I know that. St. Louis and Detroit. People forget about this, but Bernie Federko, icon for the Blues, he actually played 1 year in Detroit. St. Louis in LA. Who was also in that trade? Craig Johnson? I think it was Craig Johnson. Who was in that Gretzky trade? St. Louis in LA. Yep. Florida, Detroit. Todd Bertuzzi. Wait. Yeah, Todd Bertuzzi played for Florida. And Florida, LA. The show said Pavel Bure. Florida, LA would be... I honestly don't know. You know what? I don't know Florida, LA. I probably would have never known. So I'm just going to say Pavel Bure for the... That, yeah, I would have got 8. Florida, LA. I don't know. I don't know who would have it been. I would say Jokinen or Forpat. Jokinen. Ole Jokinen. I thought he would have scored 40 goals in a season. Oh, I should have said Pavel Bure. I would have got it right. Paul Coffey. Yeah, that's right. Gretzky, Connor, Brett Hall, Gretzky, Mark Stahl. It wasn't that I got... Yeah, it wasn't that I got them wrong. It was just the fact that I said the wrong player. So that's 13. Holy... Wow! I got 30. I got 30. Yes, I did. I got 30. 8 for baseball, 5 for NBA. That makes 13. 9 for football makes 22. And hockey was 8. Man, it would have been amazing if I went NFL, NHL back-to-back. I would have had 31. That's not the official record. The official record is 33. Is it? Yeah, that's only the 4th time I've hit 30. Hey there, Heather, ho there. It's Jeff Cutter Diamond welcoming you to another Cutter Jazz Sports Grids for this October the 16th. And this is critical, trying to get better scoring. Second half of the month coming up. First off, we got Boston, Detroit, and the Cubs with LA, Atlanta, and Oakland. 6 of the original 16. So I have to name someone who played for Boston and LA, Boston and Atlanta, Boston and Oakland. Then it's Detroit, LA, Detroit, Atlanta, Detroit, Oakland. Cubs, LA, Cubs, Atlanta, and Cubs, Oakland. Alright, so here we go. Boston, LA. Manny Ramirez. Boston and Atlanta. White Sox and Braves. Kimbrough. And Boston and Oakland. Jeremy Giambi. No, he was a Bull soccer player. Detroit and LA. Max Scherzer. Yeah, right. Tigers and Dodgers. I don't know. Juan Encarnacion? Surprise, but yeah, 0.2%. Detroit and Atlanta. Doyle Alexander. I would say John Smoltz, but John Smoltz never played for the Tigers before being traded to the Braves. Detroit and Oakland. Mickey Cochran. Alright, Cubs and Dodgers. Carol's. Cubs and Braves. I was saying Chris Bryant, no. Maddox. And Cubs and A's. Eckersley. Because that was a trade. My rarity score was a 77. Wow, I think that's a new record. Mookie Betts, yeah, Kimbrough, Johnny Damon. Oh, he did play for Oakland. Max Scherzer. He was a Dodger. Oh, okay. I would have been right. Justin Upton, Cespedes, Cody Bellinger, Greg Maddux, John Lester. Yeah, five of the 9 actually were below 10%. Mainram was 6%. Jeremy Jommy 3%. Ancanasian decimal 2%. Ricky Cochran 1%. And Eric Carroll's 2%. 3 of the other 4, well, everyone was below 25%. Maddox was the highest at 24%. So, yeah. Men's basketball, 5 assists per game. I think Giannis did that at least once. There we go. Orlando, Dennis Scott, Scott Skiles. Okay. Utah, Stockton, Milwaukee and Houston. Chris Middleton, no. Grady Jones. Milwaukee and Denver. Orlando and Houston. Oh yeah, McGrady. There's Tracy McGrady. Orlando and Denver. I don't know. Utah and Houston. I can't remember who was Utah and Houston. Yikes. Utah and Denver? Ronnie Hood? I don't know. I could only come up with 4. I couldn't come up with anything. PJ Tucker, DeMarcus Cousins, Aaron Gordon for Orlando, Denver. Paul Millsap and Jeff Green were the ones. PJ Tucker. Okay. Now football. 1,000-yard receiving season by a Giant. Come on, you really think Odell Beckham didn't do that? The Giants, he did. Packers. Sterling Sharp. Super Bowl champion in a 1,000-yard receiving season. Oh, come on. You really think I wasn't going to go with Jerry Rice? Super Bowl champ from Tampa. I think Warren Sapp did, didn't he? Yeah, he was, and then he went to Oakland. Washington, Joe Theismann. Alright, so that's 5 quick ones. Giants in Tampa. I wish I could say Tiki, Ronnie Barber, but no, they played against each other, but no. Giants in Tampa. Lawrence Tynes? I don't think he played for them. Giants, Redskins. I don't know. Green Bay and Tampa. Hardy Nickerson. Yeah, Hardy Nickerson. Yeah. Green Bay, Washington. Excuse me. I don't know. Reagan's no. I think quarterbacks. Brunell? Mark Brunell? Was he a Packer? Oh, he did play snap for the Packers. Okay. So that's 7. Giants and Washington. Quarterbacks usually are the key here. Who would play for the Giants and Redskins as a quarterback? Yikes. I have no answers. Alright. Can't even say Jeff Garcia. I have no answers. I'll take my 7, though. Concerning what happened yesterday. Jason Pierre-Paul and Landon Collins. Okay. I'll take 7. 47, 41%. I got Green Bay Tampa, 14%. Alright, hockey. So let's see. What am I at here? Okay, if I do decently, that'd be top 3. Colorado, okay, 100 points a season by Avalanche. Joe Sakic. Leafs. I would say Sundin, but I don't think he did. Sidler did. Carolina. Wow. Well, Francis. Ron Francis. For Hartford. Colorado, New Jersey. Claude Lemieux. Colorado Rangers. I know Lafleur. I know Guy Lafleur did. Nordiques count. Nordiques and Rangers, yep. Leafs and Devils. Dave Andrechuk. I always say Gilmore, but I'm going to go with Andrechuk. Leafs and Rangers. Brian Leach. And yes, the Leafs should never have gotten Brian Leach in the first place. Carolina, New Jersey. Or Hartford, New Jersey, if you will. Peter Sidorkowitz. Surprise. Hartford, and then he played for the Devils. Carolina and Rangers. Brady Shea. And that's a perfect grid, I believe. Yes, it is. And my rating score is below 200. Beautiful. So that's 1829. Not bad. Top 3. So I go from 30 down to 23, then 24, then up to 29. I know I could have got a few more basketball players and got the best mark of the month, but whatever. 29. I'll take 2 perfect grids. Only 300-point seasons in Leafs history. I think Matthews was the other one. Who was the other ones? Matthews, Gilmore. Yeah, Matthews and Gilmore were the only 2. So good thing I didn't say something. I would have been wrong. Claude Lemieux, yeah. Georgiev. Okay, Sakic. David Clarkson. Oh yeah. Ryan Reeves. Playing 1 game for the Leafs. That counts now. Austin Matthews. Dougie Hamilton. And Andy D'Angelo. I know he's controversial, but Brady Shea is my guy. Hey there, Heather. Hello there. It's Jeff Cutter. Welcome you to Cutter Does Sports Grids for today, October the 23rd. Baseball, as we always start, we have to find a Cardinal and a Brave. A Braves player who also played for the Pirates, and a Braves player who also played for the Mariners. 300 average season for a St. Louis, Pittsburgh, and Seattle hitter. And a new stat line, born outside the U.S. and District of Columbia. So we have to find legendary players who were born outside the States. Our Pujols, Roberto Clemente. And Seattle with Jason Bay. 0.4%. People forget Jason Bay was a Mariner. I didn't. Atlanta and St. Louis. Cepeda, no. Joe Torre. Joe Torre, I know. I think Joe Torre played for the Braves. Did he? Yes, he did. I knew he was with the Cardinals. 300 average season. Stan the Man Musial. Pittsburgh and Atlanta. Oh, crap. Wasn't there a big Pittsburgh-Atlanta pitcher trade? John Smiley, no. Bobby Bonilla, no. Jeff King, no. McCutcheon, no. I have no freaking clue. I know Honus Wagner was the 300 batting thing, and the Mariners 300. It's gotta be Ichiro. Then Seattle, Atlanta. Wait. Oh, Brett Boone, because he was with the Braves and then he went to Seattle. So Brett Boone. Now I gotta find Pittsburgh and Atlanta. Oh boy. Oh boy. I don't know. Marcus Joust? I don't think so. Ryan Klesko? Oh! Jesus, Murphy, Cutter, Sid Breen. Of course. Sid Bream, come on, Cutter. You knew that was going to happen. So that's my second straight perfect grid with baseball. Look at the running score, 128. I think that's a record. Yeah, but yeah, Evelina Clemente, Ichiro. Yeah, I know. I could have won Ichiro. Marcelo Osuna, I led at St. Louis, but I forgot who I went with. But Pujols, McCutcheon, Griffey for the 300. This was a Sid Bream, yep, and Robbie Cano. Robbie Cano was a Brave. Marcelo Osuna, I said Joe Torre. So yeah, I had Torre, Wagner, and Bay being less than 10%. Boone and Musa being 10 to 20%. And my highest percentage was 33% with Clemente. But yeah, I did it. Men's basketball. Okay, All NBA Washington, at least one. All NBA, I guess that's the first three teams. Gilbert Arenas. Chris Webber. And Memphis was Ja Morant. Alright, well that's an easy one. Washington and Brooklyn. I believe Paul Pierce did because he made a famous game-winning bucket for Washington. Washington and Milwaukee. I keep thinking, I'm thinking Bob Dandridge, but I think Dandridge was a Piston. Bob Dandridge I don't think was a Washington Wizard. Or Milwaukee. Well, it's basketball. I might as well try. Bob Dandridge. Nope. He was. Sacramento, Brooklyn, Kings and Nets. I don't know, hockey pucks. I would say Razor Dresser Petrovic, but Petrovic played for the Blazers. Oh, darn it. Sacramento. Okay, skip. Kings and Bucks. Oscar Robertson was a Kings legend, and then we went to Milwaukee. Okay, Memphis and Brooklyn. Oh yeah, Vince Carter, because Carter was a Brooklyn guy, and then he went to Memphis. Vince Carter and Memphis, Milwaukee. Or Grizzlies and Bucks, I should say. More so than anything else. Good question. Memphis, Milwaukee. There was someone. Shane Battier. I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna take 7. Sacramento, Brooklyn, I can't really. Sacramento's nuts. So I'll take 7. I'll take 7 in NBA. That's pretty good. What one did it? Vince Carter. Yeah, but I couldn't use Carter. Oh, you played for Sacramento? And Grayson Allen. 33 and 43. So yeah, the two. Oh, well, Memphis, Brooklyn. Vince Carter. Well, that's the problem because Carter. I couldn't use Carter twice. You can only use him once. Okay, football. Super Bowl champ with the Packers. Brett Favre. Super Bowl champ for Seattle. Russell Wilson. I was saying about Hasselback, but no, he didn't win the Super Bowl. And Miami Super Bowl champion. Bob Greasy. I was at Dan Marino, but nope. That'd be wrong. Okay, Green Bay, San Diego. John Hadle. I remember that. Being a controversial trade that the Chargers did to get rid of Hadle. Green Bay. Fitzsucky and McCown, I don't think. Josh McCown, I don't. But Green Bay, New Orleans. Chester Marco? No. Seattle, San Diego, or Seattle, LA, but I still say San Diego. Seahawks, Chargers. Yikes. I can't think of anything. Seattle, New Orleans. Quarterback. Dan McGuire. I don't know. Miami, San Diego. Well, Dolphins, Chargers. David Boston. And Miami, New Orleans. Ricky Williams. So that's 6. John Casey? I think he played. Did he play for the Saints? Yes, he did. Okay, 0.3%. So that's 7. I can't think of anyone. Off the top of my head, I can't think of anyone. I can't cheat. I wish I could cheat. Green Bay, New Orleans. I don't know. I'll take 7. Football usually gives me 6s and 7s. So that's, wow. I'm doing pretty well. So let's see. What one did I miss? Green Bay, New Orleans. Green Bay, New Orleans, Jimmy Graham. Okay, and then Geno Smith for Seattle and San Diego. Play for the Chargers. 54 and 30. Wow. 54% knew that. 30% knew I got Green Bay, San Diego. John Hadel. Okay, hockey. 300 wins in a career. Let's see. I think Dick Garas got the 300 wins, didn't he? Whew. Good. Chicago. Glenn Hall. Florida, Luongo. So that's 3 easy ones. Boston, San Jose. This is an easy one. Jumbo Joe Thornton. Boston gave up on him way too quickly. Boston, Carolina. Or Boston and Hartford. If you want to get technical. Oh wait, Paul Coffey did. That's right. Paul Coffey was a defenseman for both teams. People forget about that. Kitchener, Chicago and San Jose. Ante Niemi, who got sent to the Sharks right after the Stanley Cup. Chicago, Carolina. Justin Williams, no. Chicago, Hartford. I think Dirk Graham. If memory serves me right, wasn't Dirk Graham a Hartford Whaler? Darn it! Was it Creighton? Anyway, Florida, San Jose. Let's just move on. Is Rob Niedermeyer a Shark? No. Only Jokin and Victor Kozlov. Oh, Victor Kozlov was. Victor Kozlov was a Shark. People forget about that. And Florida, Carolina. Should be able to get this. Not Ghost to Spare. Oh. Or try Chicago, Hartford again. I think Adam Creighton. I suppose Chicago. Oh, Greg Millen. Goalie. I'll take 8 then. Whoops. Jeff, spell it right. Greg Millen. Fuck. That was 16, 30, right? 14, 23, 31. Holy crow, 31. Woo. Yeah, 31. Highest of the month. 9778. And I did it with one. I had 29. I had 26 with 2 perfect grids and a 28 with 2 perfect grids. But man, 7s in every category. That's hard to do. Florida, Carolina, I couldn't think of it. Eric Stahl. The Chicago, Carolina was Terrell Turner Linen. Anthony Niemi, Joe Thornton, Dougie Hamilton. Yeah, Boston, Carolina, sure. Rask, Belfort, Luongo. Jumbo Joe Thornton was there too, but because I did Boston, San Jose. 46%. Okay, so it was the second lowest percentage.